Right, so we've got to sketch the curve, and the first thing to note is the keyword there, which is sketch, which means we don't need to accurately plot it, we just need to draw a diagram and show all the key features on it, and the key features would be the intercepts, i.e. where it cuts the axes, and then also any maximum or minimum points. In an exam it would tell you very clearly exactly what it wanted, so it might be you don't have to do the maximum points, but I'm going to put them on anyway. So let's go for the intercepts first of all. So the y-intercept, that occurs when x is 0. So what we've got is y equals 0 squared minus 3 times 0 minus 10. So that's just minus 10. And you'll notice, and the same in the whole y equals mx plus c, the number on the end is your y-intercept. So you don't have to do the subbing in of x equals 0. You just know that's going to be 0 minus 10. Okay, let's have a go at the x-intercepts. And that occurs when y equals 0. So we've got 0 equals x squared minus 3x minus 10. We've now got a bit of solving to do. I'm going to factorise. That's, let's have a look, multiply to make 10, add to make minus 3. That's going to be 5 and 2. Make that one a minus, that one a plus. So that gives us x equals 5 and x equals minus 2. So we know that we've now got our points 5, 0 and minus 2, 0. Right, so that's our intercepts done. Let's now have a look at our maximum and minimum points. And to go about that one, I'm going to go for completed square. So we've got y equals, now we're looking at that bit there, specifically the minus 3. So we want half of that to complete square, so that's x minus 3 over 2 all squared. That gives us the x squared minus 3x. It also gives us a 9 over 4, the square of minus 3 over 2 that we don't want, so let's get rid of that. And then I've still got the minus 10. And so we've got y equals x minus 3 over 2 all squared. We've now got to kind of put those two bits together. I'm going to write 10 as a fraction, so that's 40 over 4. So we've got minus 9 over 4, minus 40 over 4, that's minus 49 over 4. Right, and so we know that our minimum point in this case is going to happen when that bit there has got a value of 0, because that's the smallest it can possibly be. You can never have a squared bracket being a negative. So that's going to happen when x is 3 over 2, because then inside the bracket you've got 3 over 2, take away 3 over 2, which is 0. And if x is 3 over 2, the square bracket is 0, leaving the y value as being minus 49 over 4. So we've got our point, our minimum point, 3 over 2 minus 49 over 4. Right, so all that's left to do now is do the sketch. So we've got the information that we need. So a sketch, I'm just going to draw a set of axes. I'm going to try and be neat, but you don't have to be super accurate with these. So we've got a point there. I'm going to call that point there 3 over 2. Let's put minus 49 over 4 there. Don't worry too much about scale. As long as you're indicating clearly where the points are, then you're absolutely fine. So that's your minimum point. Right, so let's do the intercepts now. And we know we've got a y-intercept at minus 10. So minus 10, let's put that there. We've also got our x-intercepts at 5 and minus 2. So there's all the points. I've now got to draw my curve going through all those points. So let's see if I can do it. So let's go like that. And then the other side up through minus 10. Oop. Now, you'll see straight away that is not the neatest curve in the world. But generally speaking, it would be probably all right because you're showing clearly where all your points are going. Mine's a mess because I'm doing it with a stylus on the computer. You've got pencil and paper, so you can kind of tidy that up. If it being honest, I'd probably kind of take that minus 2 and just move it a bit further to the right just to make it look a little bit more like a neater quadratic. But generally speaking, there you go. That's okay. It's a shocker, but that's your sketch.